Hello everybody, this is Walrus McFish Sr., and we're back with yet another episode of Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. This time with Snakums, the martial artist, the Naga wanderer of Xam. And so far we were doing pretty well, right? I was commenting frequently throughout the last video that we were feeling pretty strong about our character strength. So yeah, I guess we're feeling pretty good. Let's hope we don't eat our words here. And we're going to head to the Orcish Mines. I don't have quite as much time as I did over the weekend to record, so we're probably just going to do the Orcish Mines. Plus, those last two videos were too long anyway. Longer than I expected. I thought the second one was going to be shorter because we just did the lair, but ended up being an hour and 45 minutes. Maybe I talked too much, so let's just go. I think we did our inventory already, so we've cleared that out. Probably don't need those stones anymore. We've got plenty of sling bullets. Let's not worry about stones anymore. That'll clear up an inventory slot. And we've got, 12 spots remaining for the Orcish Mines and a boatload of money. So we're feeling pretty happy. Feeling pretty good here. Hopefully the Orcish Mines won't be a thing. I mean, it seems like we've been relatively able to deal with this. We are actually super stealthy this time, unlike before. We will hang out in a cowardly fashion near the staircase. Just because, well, that seems like the best thing to do. Poison the Orc Warrior. Kill the Orc Warrior. Get out the Great Sling and just, yeah. Wow, two-shot that guy. Well, with the poison. Whoo! Thanks, Xam. That was fun. I think this is a good time for Rotted Clouds. And then over sort of, here-ish. Alright, perfect. Look, we're going to get them all. Like so. Yeah, let's get them like this. This will work great. Oh, the thin mist. Oh, man, thwarted by the thin mist. Yikes, we're getting smitten a lot. That's annoying. Go ahead and, try again. Let's just try one more time here. There we go. Poison gas. That works. Alright, killed the orcs. Alright, those orc priests will die in 1 second, right? Yep. Oh, man, I'm using the Rod of Clouds here. Whoops, that's a mistake. Wield nothing. There we go. That was a mistake, but not a costly one. We're still fine. Don't want to get smitten too much. That was Xam's fault for putting us in a bad position. Yeah, remember that our mutation set is pretty good, but also seems to be pretty dynamic, so we won't expect it to remain good forever. It could turn sour at any second. Hopefully Xam will stay in his good favors for the most part. Hey, look at this stealth. Stealth. Wow. We totally wailed on that Orc Priest. Check it out. One-shot these Orc Priests, one-shot these Orcs. We are so stealthy. It's pretty awesome, actually. We are very stealthy. So, let's not be surprised if we can just walk up and kill dogs and they don't even notice. Okay. Yeah, get this priest before he gets too close. There, we got him. We got this. Try the Rod of Clouds up here on all these guys. Yep, poison gas, that works. We have nothing. Stone skin. Way overkill, honestly. We don't need all those buffs. But we got him anyway. I wish we had blade hands, maybe just a little bit more stealth. If we had just a little bit more stealth, we could sneak around and kill those people. Although really I found that dream is pretty impossible unless you actually are worshipping Dithmenos. I mean, you can be the stealthiest person in the world, but if you really want to get that true, stealthy, satisfying feeling where you feel like your main way of killing people is just stabs, I really recommend Dithmenos. He's great for that purpose. I mean, watch my Vampire Enchanter. Very first playthrough on this channel. Dungeon crawl playthrough, at least. We had a great time in that game. Sneak in, stabbing, shadow stepping, and all the fixins. Rod of Clouds is back. Nice, there we go. Can pummel the orc for 2 exclamation points worth of damage at least. It's not terrible. My skin is glowing. That doesn't mean real skin, does it? No, I hope it didn't make me less stealthy or anything. Gotta watch out for Xam. It was only momentary, so it was just like a little farce there. Sam is just amusing himself. Whatever keeps him happy. If he does nothing at this point, we'd be happy because he's given us so many great mutations. The best thing Sam can do is pretty much just, well, an adequate thing to do for Sam would just be to completely stand out. But he's helped us out a lot. I mean, he's like fireballed people when it was getting into trouble. He fireballed all those killer bees, and giving us these mutations, and occasionally giving us berserk and strength at appropriate times. So far, he has not been too, overbearing. He's been quite friendly, actually, quite jolly. You got to keep Sam drunk. That's the thing. He's basically like the god of merriment. Just give him some wine. Occasionally make a clown out of yourself just to keep him amused. Like here, charging into stupid situations like this is perfect. Well, actually, wait. Let's wait until they get a little closer. Now let's do it. Alright, yeah. Get both those orc priests. Blast them with the thin mist. Oh, no, the dreaded thin mist. Go upstairs. Hit them with the confusion. Alright, so that's fine. And then wield nothing. Oh, wield nothing. Cool. I'm wondering if I should change my Rod of Clouds to B, because I seem to be using that more often as a secondary weapon than the sling. Although maybe that's a mistake on my fault. Maybe I should be using the sling more. In any case, whatever. It's C for clouds. That's the way it's always been, so we gotta just keep it that way. We keep it C for consistent. Another Rod of Clouds could be great here. Screw it. Let's go for it. Gonna get both our priests? Sure we can. Engulfed in the poison gas. That'll work. We have nothing and just kill all these guys. Perfect. Again, gratuitous, but this cloud just, it recharges for free, basically. You're going to go over there, I'll spit poison at you. Oh, I missed. Fire sling bullets at you. Yep, and making a little bit more noise than we have to, but again, we're having fun. Oh, no. So Sam decided to be a jerk. So it goes. We lost our regeneration and we're slightly stupider than normal. Alright, well, that's a shame. Beastly Appendage is still free. I mean, our spellcasting is going up. So, we'll keep working our spellcasting up. We'll keep putting points in intelligence. Maybe Xam will fix that in a second. Yeah, I liked having the regeneration, though. That was pretty nice. Oh, and he cursed our ring now. Okay, well, fine. We were wearing it anyway. I don't mind if it glows black. And again, yeah, see, what does that mean, glow black? All this smiting. Moving is tough for us. Let's try one more time with the Rod of Clouds. Nope, never mind. Wield nothing. And just start chatting our way through this. If we can just deal with these orc priests, we'll be fine. Yeah, they're fine. Poison the orc warrior. Yep. Oh, okay, take care of the wizards if possible. More poison for you. Take out the orc warrior, and he's dead, and everybody's dead. Alright, so yeah, I mean, down to half health or whatever, but... And again, okay, back into the breach. One more. Oh, what? How much does that cost to use? 6. Oh, wow, okay. I guess I should remember that. Stone skin, appendage. Kill these guys. We can constrict them now. Whoa, no. Alright, so let's blink away from this. Whoops, failed to use it, so let's go invisible instead. That's what I meant to do. Alright, we're near starving, but okay. We just need to take out this guy. Is that Rod of Clouds better yet? It is. Let's go for that. Get all these guys. Blast of Flame. Whoops, and we're slightly starving, but they're all dead. Wield nothing. Take out the orc priests. A monocle briefly appears over my right eye, which is excellent. That's really incredible. I'm a big fan of monocles. And we can eat some meat to get out of starving range. We're still invisible, so let's see if we can capitalize on that. Take care of any stragglers. Well, we're back into range now. Back into the visible spectrum here. But here we go. Alright. Perfect. Well, that was a little exciting, but hopefully it keeps Zom amused, perhaps. Man, it really dries out my mouth to have to say Xam a lot. I don't know what it is. That word Xam, it's hard to say. It's an unnatural word to say. I mean, I'm not even sure if that's the correct pronunciation. I may have discussed this in my other Xam playthrough, but it could be pronounced Zom, perhaps, would be the other logical thing, I think. But the reason I think it's Xam, it should be Xam, is because, the gods in Dungeon Crawl are all alphabetically named. There's one god per letter, pretty much. So, Zin is already Z, definitively. So, I think that Xam ought to be something much more different from Z. To distinguish it, and also considering that Xam and Zin are supposed to be like polar opposites in this game. I think they basically are supposed to hate each other. And they've got that dual vault with the confused angel. It's really funny. It's one of my favorite vaults in the game, altar vaults. Maybe they're kind of pals if they put that together. I don't know. It's hard to sell it. They sort of need each other. Zin is severely lacking in a sense of humor. Xam provides that for him, and Xam, his life would be a mess, completely a mess. He's totally mad without a little bit of structure. So, they provide the yin and yang for each other. It's like the good and evil dichotomy sort of thing. You can't have order without chaos. You can't have chaos without order. They define each other, basically. So, I could see Xam and Zin being pals. Or at least collaborating for enough to set up an altar like that, where it's like, okay, choose your destiny, chaos or order. I think that both sides could get behind that. With the confused angel. That's hilarious. I wonder what angel volunteered for that duty. Or if Xam just picked one. Or if Zin just picked one, perhaps. I don't know. Maybe it was random. But that would be more in Xam style. So I don't know. I don't know how they would have come to that agreement. I wonder who collaborated. Or maybe it wasn't them who put the altar up at all. It's hard to say. Were the altars created by the gods themselves, or were they put up by humans, and other mortal worshippers like, the merfolk or whatever? I don't know. I don't know where these altars came from. And the ecumenical temple, of course, is the greatest instance of that. All of those temples together, all of those religions and altars together. And yeah, some of these gods are very opposed to each other. Trog and Sif Muna, one could imagine, are pretty much opposites of each other. For example, Trog forbids you to learn magic, and Sif Muna won't allow you to join until you learn magic. So, that's pretty antithetical. And I don't know. So who knows where the ecumenical temple came from? Was it humans seeking to work together? Was it the gods seeking to establish some sort of pantheon? Are they stronger for being together, in the same way that, for example, a multicellular organism has an advantage over a single-celled organism? I don't know, but I'm totally just rambling by now. I promised myself I would not talk as much this video, so let's go and see. Did we already see all of Orc 1? Yes, it looks like that was all of Orc 1. So this is not all of Orc 2. We've only seen one down staircase. But all three of the up staircases, which means we have to go down in order to get back up to the other bits. So let's do that. Take staircase and go downstairs. Sonia, the graceful assassin, comes into view. She is wearing a rune short sword, which could be distortion, I think. So we gotta be careful about that. A graceful kobold assassin. Admire her graceful pirouettes. Thrill at her daring leaps. But watch out for her knives. That's hilarious. I don't think I read that description before. Okay. Can we poison Sonia? I think we can poison Sonia. Let's go ahead and use the Great Sling. Wow. One bullet hit. We're not going to be damaged by the Karari, right? Well, let's just try one more sling bullet. Oh, man. That is sling, man. That sling is incredible. So I take back everything I said about slings. Well, until the sling betrays me and we end up dying because we miss a critical sling bullet. That'll probably end up happening at some point. But until then, this sling, so good. Two-shot Sonia. Before she even has a chance. Here's Joseph. Joseph has got a sling, too, huh? Should we have a sling battle? Or should we try to sneak up? Looks like a mercenary. Joseph, a mercenary, looks like a mercenary. That's funny. I always imagine Joseph to have sort of a biblical trait about him, sort of. Just because he's got the sling and the quarterstaff, I don't know. Sling, I can't think about slings without thinking about the story of David and Goliath. That's, basically just a built-in association with slings in my mind. So, I don't know. I imagine this guy wearing sandals and stuff, a tunic of some kind. Anyway, what should we do? Should we try to hit him with the sling? I think that would be fun. Let's go for it, and we should also try to poison him as well. Lightly wounded. Alright, let's try poisoning him here. We missed. But let's try again. Okay, well, now that he's close, let's just go for our typical techniques of trying to bash him to death. Poison him some more. He is poisoned. He's trying to hit us, but it's not doing much, is it? Wow, okay. A glowing hunting sling is fine, but nothing compared to what we've got. A great sling is at least one level up. I'm not sure if there's an intermediate level of slings. I don't remember. But either way, I mean, it's like, there's a big difference between a longbow and a short bow, you know, for example, to use the analogous situation. You know, once you get the chance to upgrade to a longbow, you should. And I imagine it's the same with hunting slings. I can't imagine it wouldn't be. Here's Snorg the Insatiable. Snorg is tough. Snorg is bad news, and he can go berserk and do a lot of damage real fast. So I'd like to back off and be able to maybe get some range damage in. Go ahead and back off as far as we can. Get out our great sling. Put on our buffs now, and then step into range. And take him out as quickly as we can. Poison him if we can. Whoops, okay, so here's where we get out and we just stop trying to use this. Let's see if we can fight him. He did do a lot of damage in one shot. But he does also seem to sometimes do no damage. That was 5 damage. He's more healthy. We are constricting him. Oof. That does hurt. We have a lot of ability to use heal wounds and stuff. What else can we do? Evoke fire at him? That's not so good. We could blink away. Oh, let's blink away. Evoke blink. Alright. Evoke blink again. Whoops. Well, okay. Well, that was pretty funny, Xam, but not really. Oh, okay. This is annoying. What did you do? Created a wolf? Alright, we'll try just blinking around some more. Alright, we're way down here. How long can that guy go berserk? Seriously. Got our breath back. Alright, he is poisoned. No, he's not poisoned. Alright, are you poisoned? He is poisoned, and he's almost dead. So let's just try blinking away and get some more. Oh, my glaive is here. I have a glaive. Alright, so Xam just decided this was going to be a melee. Just a full-on brawl. He a Smash Brothers melee and then a Smash Brothers brawl. But anyway, he summoned a glaive for us, and also he attacked us with some wolves. Right? These were summoned? Or no, they weren't. Maybe I just misread that and he just gave us a friendly glaive. Which I appreciate because, man, Snorg is being a tough customer, huh? Let's keep blinking around while we can. And, I don't know. I don't know what I should do here. Can't do that yet. Oof, we got our breath back. Oh, but we're so getting wailed on by this guy. He is not poison anymore, so let's try to poison. Oh, it's my glaive's direction. Will my glaive really get poisoned? Well, just blink some more. And then fire the poison. Snorri is poisoned. Let's finish him off with like a wand of cold. Why are we messing around like this? Or a lamp of fire? No, alright, wand of cold. Here we go. Alright, you are unusually strong still. Are you just permanently berserk? Oh, man. Evoke blink. Oh, I could have got invisible, huh? Let's try that. Let's do that. Alright, he's still berserk. Let's get out of the way a little bit. Hey, look, there he goes. He's not berserk anymore, so you're just going to get poisoned and dead. The glaive got him. Good job, glaive. That's pretty sweet. It's pretty awesome to have a pet glaive. Okay. Well, that was a tough fight. Honestly, there's probably a lot of ways that we could have made that a lot easier on ourselves. Probably if I had gotten invisible from earlier, if I remembered that I could do that, that would have helped. So that probably would have been the smart thing to do. But Snorg is a tough fight. We had a tough time with Snorg in our other games, didn't we? Maybe that was the Feelid game I'm thinking of. Stone skin. Stone skin. Stone skin. Stone skin. Earth magic has a definitively bass tone to it, obviously, whereas air magic is much more high in the treble range. I think that's pretty clear. Just based on the laws of synesthesia. Air is high, earth is low. Earth is deep and rumbly, of course. If there were an earth elemental, it would obviously have a lower voice than an air elemental. I don't think anybody's disagreeing with me about that. If you're disagreeing with me about that, I'd be curious to know why. Maybe your version of an air elemental is like a really thundery air elemental, whereas, an earth elemental could be a crystally earth elemental. I could see how, in that case, certainly the crystal earth elemental would have a higher pitched voice than the air elemental. Man, I'm just rambling a lot, huh? About stuff that doesn't even make sense. Get a little loopy when I get off work, I've been cooped up all day. Gotta unwind, play some crawl. But we can go back upstairs to explore some of the other things that we haven't seen yet. So let's go ahead and do that. Cool. Nothing to see here, really. Oh, just a little nugget up here. Alright, so there's still probably another nugget. Let's check out this one. Yep, nice little nugget here. It's got some cash in it, so certainly worth exploring. Here's that warg. That good old warg. Alright, here's a cyclops. So let's get him with the poison. And then some. We'll try to hit him with the sling bullets. Let's try to have a sling bullet fight. Yeah, because sling bullets take down giants, right? Slings take down giants. That's practically what they're made for. Giant hunting. Right? According to the one story about slings I know. I mean, the other thing I think about actually when playing slings is, what was that game called? Caesar, I think is what it was called. Do you remember that game? That sort of civilization-style, city management game that was set in Roman times. It was like Caesar or Caesar 2, and you could recruit an army. And my friend found a broken strategy for the game, basically, where instead of recruiting any of the heavier units, he would just recruit 1,000,000 slingers. All of these sling wielders, and you could just fire thousands of sling bullets at the enemy. Like, it would break the game back in those 90s computers because it was so many particles moving at once. But anyway, that's my second association with slings after David and Goliath is Roman armies of just so many slingers throwing slings like crazy. So anyway, we finished doing Orc 2. Slingers. Is that the right word for it? Slingers? Sling bearer? Slingman? I don't know. I really don't know what the correct term for a sling user would be. Okay. Let's try Flesh. And Orc 3 was looking good. So, alright, that was a relatively non-torturous Orcish Mines. Torturous is not the right word. I want to use torturous more in the sense of twisted. So it wasn't very twisted. There were very few points where it doubled back on itself. Sometimes you start in Orc 1 and you have to go all the way down to Orc 4 before you can get back up and see parts of Orc 2. So sometimes it's pretty crazy like that. It's pretty convoluted. Convoluted is a better word, I guess. So here we go, down to Orc 4, which could be dangerous, especially because we're slow. So let's try to keep it slow, try to keep it easy here. There's the Elven Halls over there, which is interesting. We'll probably check that out. That's an Orc Knight. Okay, so we're going to wield our thing and try to get him with this stuff. Whoa! Is that So Xam gave me a Ring of Flames, right? That's what happens? Xam plays with reality for a moment. Yeah, he gave us a... Wow. That was awesome. I don't even need the Rod of Clouds, man. That works so well. It's not even funny. I mean, it is pretty funny, but let's poison that guy. Kill those guys. My Ring of Flames guttered out, but that's fine. I think it's pretty loud. I never had a character who could cast that spell. Could be a really fun spell, right? I mean, I don't know. That's totally something worth trying if you get enough charms and fire magic. I should totally learn that spell. That looks like a lot of fun to be able to cast consistently. Go down into Vault 5 with a big old ring of flame around you, Ideally, you would have RF+++, so you could cast Immolation and just have explosions and nonsense around you. Ogres. Do we have an Ogre Vault? Looks like we might. That's fun. So let's back off here. Alright, we don't want to anger the ogres all simultaneously. But here we go. I mean, seriously, let's go upstairs with these two. Just get a little bit of stone skin. Because these ogres can still hit pretty hard. I mean, it's unlikely that they really will, but... Ogre Vault is like my favorite version of Vault 5. Or Vault... Excuse me, of Orc 4. Just because it was the first one I ever saw. The first time I ever made it to Orc 4, it was the Ogre Vault. So that's what this is what I always associate as being like the definitive Orc 4. Just a bunch of ogres. I don't know, it brings a smile to my face every time I see it. It's pretty rare. I've only seen it maybe, beyond that one time, I've seen it maybe 2 times more than this. This is maybe the second or third time I've seen it. So it's not like you see it all the time. You appreciate it while it happens. It has a relatively low probability. Yeah, those ogres still do hit pretty hard. Let's go ahead and try the sling out a little bit. Yeah, we can take these guys down so easily with the sling. No even reason to get into range. Or let them get into range here. Unless they do, in which case we can take them out. It's even possible that the sling is better even at melee range. We've reached level 15. Alright, so let's get that intelligence back up. Xam made us dopier, so, you know, I mean, he's making us struggle against the odds. But, you know, nurture over nature here, you know, I mean, we can study. We can learn. The Ogre Mage gestures at something while chanting. That's interesting. That is a little unusual behavior. Could just be like the cantrip pass behavior that some spellcasters have. But we'd like to take out this Ogre Mage for sure. Crystal Spear? Oof. Bolt of Cold. Oh. Whoa, okay, that's tough. Tough news. Oh, no. Ooh. Alright, wow, this is bad news. Alright, let's blink. Evoke Blink. You blink too. Alright, now I'm going to evoke invisibility. You can see invisible, huh? You have a spear? Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad it's not a club. Let's keep it up with the sling bolt. Well, actually, I really don't like the fact that we can get hit for a lot of damage with the crystal spear. Let's just quaff a heal wounds. You know, better safe than sorry here. That healed us up quite a bit. Oh, and he's unusually strong, huh? Alright, but now you're dead. Fine. Possibly we over... oh, and let's get this guy too. Get him. Oof. Orb of Energy exploded. Some thinks this is hilarious, but okay. Wasn't that hilarious, and I think we took out most of the Ogre Magi. Let's back off a little bit. We're just going to back upstairs. There's some meat here. Perfect. Oh, we feel dopier a little bit. Man, Xam does not want us to be smart. I don't know. It's sort of a little suspicious. It's like, why is he keeping us so dumb? Does he not want us to figure out his sinister game? I don't know. We better stop thinking big thoughts so he doesn't realize how intelligent we're becoming secretly, and then when the time comes, we can rise against him. No, just kidding, Xam. We love you. We know you're just being silly. It's probably just a little drunkenness or something. You know, probably he's just put a little alcohol in our brain, which made us just naturally stupider for a minute. Now we're feeling clumsy. That also goes with that theory. So I think we're just a little drunk right now. Let's not worry too much about it. Drunkenly fighting ogres, that actually makes me feel pretty happy. Something I would do if I had the power level for it. And we're not that drunk. It's not like we're wasted. We're just -1 intelligence, -1 dexterity. That's just like a couple of drinks. Just going drunken style. You know, it's legit. That's a legitimate style of kung fu martial arts. Nice. Whoa, okay. And now we're fighting demons. Fighting our inner demons while we're drunk. It makes sense. Alright, let's see if we can take this guy out. Now, I think we prefer to use our stuff. Oof. Okay, let's blink away, actually. Alright, evoking... Okay. This is not so fun. I'm gonna read a teleport away from here. I don't like this. Not really. We've got so many teleports, it's just like, why not? Yeah, here we go. Now we're over here. Those demons will probably disappear eventually, or... What happens? You need some improvements. Did that do anything? He just gave us some distortional energy, but I don't think we actually mutated. I think he just wanted to distort us a little bit. Which is okay. You know, just use the distort tool in Photoshop. I can respect that. He did make a lot of noise. Oh, okay, and here he wanted to throw us back towards the demons. He can... oh, that demon shocks us. Just blink away here. Or we could try petrifying. What's that at nowadays? 10%? No, I miscast that. Oh, no. Alright, well, I gotta blink. Alright, blink away from a troll. Evoke. Nope. Evoke. Oh, whoops, we turned invisible instead. You know what? That works. Whoops. Okay, quaff. Heal wounds. And now blink away. Man, I meant to blink. Evoke blink. Evoke blink. Take him out. Take out these ogre magi. Come on. Good. Alright, take these guys out while I'm invisible. In the middle of... just hiding in plain sight here. Right in the middle of this huge cavern. But nobody can see us. They're like, where are those rocks coming from? Where are those sling bullets coming from? But they'll never know. They'll never find out. Well, until I fade back into visibility here. Into the visible spectrum. Okay. I'm still feeling okay about this. Come on. Take these guys out. We need to heal up. I wish I could still regenerate. So this is kind of crazy. Look at all those sling bullets everywhere. Seriously. Whoa, body's racked with pain. Come on, that's so rude. Xama was just healing up. Alright, Xama's being a little bit of a, a little bit of a pester here. Pester, I don't think you can use that as a noun, but I just did. Intelligence returning. Alright, we're starting to sober up a little bit, because it's not as fun as it used to be. Taking some injury. I do like this. You're invisible, but we don't care with our snake eyes, snake pupils. Translocation is improving. Whoa, Orc Warlord. Alright, we gotta go invisible here. Fail to use the ability, so let's blink here, blink away. Oops, into the middle of all this. Let's teleport, in fact. We don't want to fight these guys in the middle of nowhere. And just evoke blink. Yeah, try to take out a few. Hey look, it's the shop! This must have been where the ogres were. But they heard us coming for some reason, possibly because of our use of the Rod of Clouds. We're pretty stealthy on our own, but, you know, I mean, Xam makes a lot of noise sometimes, and, you know, our various ancillary abilities probably are pretty noisy. Let's check out this doors while we're here. Lantern of Shadows. Could be good for our Evocations heavy playstyle. Only 260 gold, it's a pretty good deal. Wand of Random Effects, just to improve Xam's mood if necessary. Wand of Lightning is okay. It's good to have those wands just to make sure, well, if you try to acquire one, you get one of the better ones. But we already have Wand of Heal Wounds, which is the best one. So, okay. Interesting stuff in here. I might pick up that Lantern of Shadows, but we'll probably find one eventually, too. Potion of Malignation. This is not very good. Nothing in here that interests me at all. General Store. Yeah, mediocre robe. Nothing good. No, we already have a better ring of dexterity than that. Excuse me. So, man, this shop's pretty weak. I mean, as opposed to our, you know, for example, our Centaur game. This is a pretty disappointing Orcish Mines, unless there's a store around the corner somewhere that we haven't found yet. I don't think there's even anything we'll spend our money on. I mean, nothing good. No good artifacts or anything. Maybe we'll find something. We're down to 40 sling bullets. Wow, we were using the sling bullets like crazy. Here we go. Alright. Is this possibly St. Roca? Wouldn't be surprised if it were. Oh, wave of violent energy washes over my body. Blink. Oh, where's that Eye of Devastation come from? Whoops. Where's the way out of here? Where's the nearest staircase? It's over there. Oh, no. Okay, well, we gotta try to just cure out of this. Oh, it's a golden eye. That explains it. Oh, no. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on here. That golden eye, that must have been Xam's doing, and that really bothers me. Can you see invisible? No? Let's try going invisible. And then we shoot the cloud cone. Oh, we'll step this way. Step this way. Step over here. We want to get the cloud cone right in the middle of that. We want to get him on him. Yeah, alright. This will work fine. Freezing vapors. Okay. And now we step away from here. And then we do another one down here. Noxious fumes. Okay, this is what works. And now we wield nothing. Put up our buffs. Just one buff because we really only care about offense right now. And now we just start trying to kill this Orc Warlord, who's the most dangerous thing. And if he's all confused and standing around and stuff, okay, this works. That worked. Double Rod of Clouds, plus invisibility, plus a variety of other things. Ah, that was a satisfying series of events. Perfect. We just flickered right back into view right after we killed everybody. Got a nice little snack here. Two-headed ogres are still wandering around, but let's use our traditional ogre hunting gear with the sling there. There's another Orc Knight, but nothing like an Orc Warlord. Orc Warlords are really tough business. Orc Knight is kind of dangerous. He's got a broadaxe, but oh well. Yeah, let's try just the Great Sling. Oh, there's still some more. Okay. Wield one more Rod of Clouds on him. How's that? Wield nothing to kill. Buckle my shoe. Kill the Orc Knight. Kill these jokers. He's going to come around and take the coward's way out of not walking through the fiery inferno. I mean, come on. At least our mutation set hasn't gotten any worse. A special plaything of Xam. Yeah, because that's pretty bad, right? I think that's pretty nasty. Next chance I get, I'm going to shoot off the... here's an Etten. Like, I'm gonna shoot off this random effect to this Etten. Xam thinks this is hilarious. He turned into a giant leech. Perfect. And now we can try to freeze him, poison him. Whoops. That is pretty hilarious, actually. Come on, Xam. Alright, so blink away. We gotta take care of this guy from a distance. Blink. Take him down. There we go. Alright, spellcasting up to 6. That's not bad. Where are our skills at nowadays? Translocations and charms didn't need to get that high. Although those are both things... You know, I did want to get my charms up higher. Do we want to focus charms for a while? Translocations at 2 is probably fine. We can learn blink or anything. I bet we could. We might like to get phase shift or something like that. Controlled blink or anything could be great. But maybe we prefer to get haste while we have it. You know, getting some charms could be a good idea for us. So let's leave charms on. Leave transmutations on until it gets to 8, maybe. If we get up to... If we find blade hands, it would be great to get that up to 10 and learn some blade hands. I was hoping to find like a bookshop in here or something, but no such luck. Evocations is really helping us out. Well, our evocations is actually being really useful for us right now with our consistent invisibility and the Rod of Clouds. That's so nice. So let's keep that going. And then my core skills over here, I would just love to get better fighting unarmed combat. The slings is doing awesome, man. Slings even at 5 is doing fine. So let's let that ride. I think we're okay with our skills. We've just had enough translocations for now because we're not really using it. We're using our evocable blink more than anything. Yeah, and my Shroud of Glubir is down to 12%. So, oh, I forgot I had out my my sling. I have to go and pick up our sling bullets eventually. Rod of Clouds recharged. Cool. Nice. We'll just fight our way through these guys. You know, make sure our Kung Fu doesn't get too rusty. Here's an Orc Knight. Yes. Looks like a job for a Great Sling. Followed by Rod of Clouds. Followed by Bash him in. Yep, the old 1, 2, 3. That's how our character operates. Whoa, okay, so this is something. Let's go ahead and close that door. Wield the Rod of Clouds. I guess we'll step up like this and then shoot the Rod of Clouds out like this. The Rod of Clouds, it does seem like the range gets further too. Blast of Freezing Vapor. That's so good. That's actually a perfect one, I think. Lots of those guys will die. Now we wield just nothing. We put on our buffs. In fact, it might be time to throw a couple of frost bullets. Flames sear my flesh. How ironic. Right? You still standing in the freezing vapor. Yeah, okay. So you should be okay to die pretty soon. Let's try to poison him. He is poisoned. Okay, I don't like fighting this guy mano a mano. So let's go ahead and blink away from here. Wield the Rod of Clouds. Let's get one more. Oh, didn't have enough. Oh, that makes me so mad. Wield the Great Sling again. Try to take him out. He's getting there. Killed the orc. Got our breath back. Let's blink. Poison him again. And let's just keep, blinking and using the Great Sling, right? Man, it works so good. It works so well. Excuse me. For any grammarians in the audience. Not to insult any grammarians in the audience. If you're a grammarian, I think that's pretty cool. Oh, a crude blowgun, huh? And a new kind of ring. Well, that's something. We haven't seen any artifacts that we have not been aware of, huh? A couple of weapons, that buckler. Nothing great. Except for this crude blowgun. We'll check it out. What is it? Crude blowgun. Let's, go ahead and identify it. Plus 10 blowgun, huh? With blink, evocable blink. That could come in handy just in case we ever lose the ringmail later. I mean, we have enough translocations to just cast blink anyway, but you know, I mean, our evocations is better than our translocations right now. I guess it could be nice to have. Plus a plus 10 blowgun, man. Let's go ahead and pick up our needles at this point. I guess we might as well. We probably should have been picking them up the whole time. I think that throwing, there's some sort of correlation between throwings and slings too, so we don't even have to train throwing, and we actually have some pretty good skill with the needles. So that makes me really happy. What kind of needles have we seen? We can just go and pick up those curare needles, honestly. That's fine. We'll get Sonia's needles, and then we'll go get those curare needles. Those are the only ones that we're realistically going to use at this point, especially because we can spit poison ourselves. We might not use this blowgun forever. In fact, we might put it down somewhere, but let's put it on capital B for blowgun here. So D, you are now capital B. We might remember that a little bit more. Regular B is my sling, and then capital B for my blowgun. Sort of my ancillary ranged weapons there. And yeah, being able to just blink around and use those ranged weapons is so super nice. What did that say? Xam's power almost touches on you for a moment. Nothing appears to happen. Ominous. That's hilarious. Xam, you're a funny guy. Appreciates the comedic value of understatement. Alright, sling bullets. No more warlords or anything around here, are there? Favorite toy. I think that's relatively good standing for Xam. Oh, we got that new ring too. We should probably check that out. Tab our way through the last couple ogres, grab our sling bullets back up to 100 plus, which is good. We used a lot of them here, but hey, we have a lot of them. We can always go back to rocks if we need them, plus we can get some more. Nice, use our shroud here. And possibly even, we could use a Rod of Clouds there, but it's not even justified. Any stragglers around here? Hi guys. Bye, guys. See you later. Or never, because you're dead. Drained. He drained half my magic, and then he confused me. Okay, well, fine. Can we eat something? Let's eat some fruit. Wait it off. Fruit's good if you're confused, right? Feel less confused. I need to take your cards. I'll take that. Oh, and a book. Huh? Could it have blade hands inside? No, but it's a book of the earth, huh? Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Ooh, statue form, huh? Statue form. That is something altogether not what I was expecting, but with Transmutation to Earth, that could be exactly what we're looking for. Oh man, that's pretty perfect. I think we gotta go with this. I think we're going with more intense Earth magic. We're putting our Earth magic back on. Transmutation's got up to 8. Let's say I were to theoretically memorize that. What would it be like? Latest liquefaction is at 30%. Which I've never really tried before. I don't think that's really the best thing for us, but I don't know. Maybe that's for another character. Statue form is at 85% though, which is getting there. You know, it's not at like 100% or anything. You know, it's totally reasonable. So with a lot more Earth magic, we could get Earth magic. We could even learn Shatter one day if we were, if we put our minds to it. So that's an awesome thing to find. A new ornate deck of cards. Let's go ahead and identify that too, because, hey, this other deck of cards has actually been doing okay for us. Ornate deck of destruction. That's pretty cool. That could definitely help us out with the orb too. You know, that one's pretty cool. It shoots orbs in all directions. If it had max power at least. Now we can put on these amulets. What's this? An amulet of warding. New kind of ring. Ring of wizardry. Which is fine, I guess. It lets us cast that even better. But I think we prefer the +6 ring of dexterity that increases our EV by 3 there. So that's pretty neat. Plus, it's just good for unarmed combat and stuff like that. So, okay. I don't think we're going to use that Ring of Wizardry, but, you know, I mean, I guess we'll hang on to it. We're done exploring pretty much. Oh, Book of the Dragon! Another book with transmutations in it, huh? Yeah, we could run Dragon form at level 7. If we really wanted to. I mean, we might not want to, actually. Statue form could be the direction that we're going in. Statue form is not that good, but it could be awesome. It could be really good. So I guess we'll consider it. We'll see how it goes. And, yeah, we're just happy to find that Book of the Earth. We've got some good options now that we've got higher level Earth magic to train up. My Charms is getting better. Maybe I want to turn that off for a tick just because I want to get my Earth up now. Flight here. Yeah, Flight is an okay spell to know. Maybe that justifies learning Charms in and of itself. We have 14 spell levels, though, so we can learn a bunch of these cool spells. Yeah, we're really happy about that. Alright, so we're done exploring the Orcish Mines, right? We're done with 3, 2, 1. Let's just go grab that Curare. Whoops, no. Grab Curare. Yeah, get him. Xom makes the sudden noise of a piteous moan. That's pretty weird, Xom. Why would you do that? Whoa, okay. Interesting. That's a little unfortunate. It means we can't cast Beastly Appendage anymore. So, okay. Well, we got the antennae on our head. That's fine. We can still wear our hat at least, but we can't cast the bovine horns, so maybe it's time we outgrew that anyway. Beastly Appendage is really more of a beginner spell. We got a better transmutations. We got a couple better transmutations to choose from now, so maybe we should just throw up Stone Skin, use our natural snake-like kung fu skills. But anyway, we got more effective natural camouflage. That's pretty amazing. So now we're extremely stealthy, so that's really neat. Another thick, yeah, +1 AC. So we've got a thick mane on ourselves. We're sort of a lion snake now. Totally cool. My throat feels hot, which means I can spit poison or breathe fire, depending on which situation is more appropriate. So let's remember that, I guess. Cool. Well, keep going to where I was going. Yep. Grab that and that. Cool. Where was the rest of the Curare? At D6. Just for 10 of them, or for 4 of them. It's not even worth it. We're probably not even going to use that. So let's just go back to our stash here, because it's right parallel. It's nice that Orc and Lair are on the same floor for easy access. I was worried I was going to get a glow there for a second, but it seems like I just got a Corona on me, which is totally fine. Yaks. Fine. I like killing yaks. Oh, we can't cast that spell anymore. Oh, so let's just work on Shrouded Gludria. We can allow ourselves to be killed by yaks. Oh, don't drain me. That'd be nice. Killed that. Go down to our nice little stash here. Drop a couple of things. Beetle's Undoing. That's a great name for a blowgun. That's extremely apropos. I wonder if that's coded in, you know. It's one of the main reasons that, you know, a character that otherwise wouldn't use blowguns would use a blowgun, is to take out large arthropods, like, you know, spiders, or especially those beetles. You know, it's a great way to deal with Goliath beetles and other things that you don't necessarily want to get up close and personal with. So even if you're a Minotaur Berserker, you might use a blowgun to take out a Goliath beetle, just because that's such a effective thing to do. So I love that name. We'll hang on to this. What is it? We're at 3 spell slots now, so... Rotting Flesh. That'll rot away eventually, too. What else do we got? Summoning Wizardry we're not going to use. Oh, Warding we're not going to use. We should put back on A. Drop... 2 books. We should consider if we want to learn something from that, but we should do that in the next video. Statue form could be perfect for us. I mean, it seems too perfect. Earth transmutations. It's natural spell to pick up. And I wanted to do that. I really wanted to learn some more statue form and get that going in my other transmuter games. So Maybe we'll try that. Maybe you can go for dragon form too. Could be fun to try. We'll keep our ornate decks for now. Destruction and summonings could be good tools. So we drop those, and we still have 8 slots left. That's plenty for now. We might not even use our blowgun too much. You know, we'll probably drop that. It'll free up 2 slots when we need them. But I guess for now we'll keep it around. It's pretty cool. I like having it. It probably looks nice. It's well crafted, I'm sure. But anyway, that's the end of this video. Hopefully it was a little shorter. I'm not even sure given the amount I was rambling on. But anyway, I hope you had a good time. We had an okay run through the Orcish Mines. I mean, we did it effectively. We didn't find any cool shops, so we still got a ton of money to blow. Hopefully we find a interdimensional caravan or something like that. Would be kind of neat. But we did get a couple of great spell books. I mean, we found that Book of the Earth, so maybe that was just what we were looking for. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. It's been real.